Hey everybody, it's Dan with Wright's Pressure Washing. Coming at you today with a little bit of maintenance, or planning rather, on how to cover ceiling fans in outdoor areas, outdoor ceiling fans when you're washing a house. So let me show you what we're doing. All right, so first of all, I know there's one or two products on the market, but I like to do my own thing, so when I can. And so just a little bit of a challenge to myself. While this is pretty simple and I'm going to show you how to do it, I wanted to do it myself just to do it. So I have been using these gray trash can lids, and while they worked, they're pretty rigid, as you can see. They're pretty rigid, and I've had a challenge getting them onto some of the fans, especially ones on the water. They may have a little thicker rod for stability, kind of on the coastal areas where we're at. And so, as you know, things that lead to innovation are because you run into a problem. Well, yesterday I knocked a fan down trying to get this trash can lid onto the fan, and the fan pulled out of the mount. So I had to put the fan back up, and I was like, there's got to be a better way for this. So I have a tarp, a very, very cheap tarp, probably the cheapest, thinnest you can buy. And I'm going to make a fan umbrella, if you will, out of this tarp. I've already done one to test the concept. I was like, I need to show guys how to do this. So let's get started. All right, so I've laid this tarp out. This is a 6 foot by 8 foot tarp. I do recommend, if you're going to do this, to go 8 by 8. This is a little bit short when I did the test. So again, this is a 6 by 6, go 8 by, minimum of 8 by 8. You can cut it in a circle if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it rectangle and just roll with it. I'm not trying to win no contest or beauty contest. It's all about utility for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the center both ways, and then I'm going to cut from here to the center, make a few little slits in the center just to make sure that it accommodates for all the size poles, and then we're going to put some Velcro down. So let's go. All right, I've got the measurements. On this one, it's 34 this way and 44 this way. So I've got me a bullseye drawn here. And now, like I said, I'm not even gonna worry about the straight edge. I'm just gonna cut from here to here with some scissors, and then I'll show you what we've done after that. All right, as you can see, we started at this edge and cut to our center hole. And then I made just, a star pattern to be able to accommodate, the pole. So the pole will be able to slide all the way into here, and make sure we got this about, 2 inches each way. And so now I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to attach some Velcro. I think I bought 2-inch Velcro. You could go a little smaller, but didn't know what I was doing, so went overkill. So let's get this Velcro attached. All right, so I got this side attached. Just like I said, this is how it was to, when I cut it. I folded it over so that it will overlap. So I've got this side down. It was adhesive. I just laid it flat, stretched it out, put it on. Let's get this side on, and then we'll show you how it works. Now I've got this side on, so when we get it on the fan, we'll just kind of, hold it down over here because the wind's blowing. But you can see when we get it on the fan here in just a minute, just loop it over, and this Velcro is really strong, so it's holding like it's supposed to. So go get it on my outdoor fan and show you what it looks like all together. All right, this is on my outdoor fan, and you can see how from the underside It covers even all the blades. I know we try to wash the blades sometimes. You can see the Velcro here is stuck together. It's not going to move around. It will drain off. There's enough valleys created between the fan blades so that water will drain off and not weight down the fan. So this is up under it, and you can see from the top how it's covered everything. As I said, right here you can see, and I'm not worried about this, but barely covers one side of the fan blade. I'll do a full update, but very pleased with this. Very cheap, pretty quick to do. I'll give a recap in just a minute so you can do it yourself. All right, you've seen the steps, you've seen it in action. I want to give a quick overview to cover all the steps. So this is a 6x8 tarp. Strongly recommend an 8x8 tarp. You could cut the 8x8 tarp in a circle and maybe make it a little more manageable and easier to deal with, but I'm not worried about that. 8x8 tarp, find the center point, cut from one edge to the center. I made a few little cuts so that we could go around the post or the rod. Velcro on this side. I folded it back so we get an overlap to this side, and it just works. Again, I know that there is at least a couple of products on the market out there, and I'm sure that they are great. I haven't used them, have no problem with them, but I just wanted to do it myself. I just like to do things myself. I like to be handy and learn stuff. So I learned something on this. I learned that I needed a bigger tarp than what I started with, and I learned that I probably went overkill on the Velcro. This is a 2-inch Velcro. You could easily get by with a 1-inch Velcro. I've got 2 of these done, and I've got less than $45 in 2 of them. And if I'd have went with a cheaper Velcro, smaller Velcro, it'd been even cheaper than that. So I hope this helps you guys. Again, may not be a problem where you're at, but here in coastal Alabama, almost every home has outdoor ceiling fans. So this is something that will be used on nearly every single job that we do. And these things serve their purpose, but they just, they cost me a lot of time. They cost me about 3 hours of tearing the fan down, having to get the parts to replace it, having to go back because we ran out of time last night. And so something else had to be done. And that's how we got here. Hope this helps. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Probably some better ways to do this. We're open to ideas and suggestions. And so when we make more, because we're going to need more. Sometimes we've done houses up to 4 fans, and while we can take them down and remove them, it'll be easier to just put them up. So I will have plans to do 2 more, and they will be the 8x8 tarps, and get them set up in the coming days and weeks. Hope everybody has a great day. Hope your 2025 is awesome, and I hope this helps you. Leave us some notes in the comments and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, everybody.